Hey guys, Trevor here with Ecommerce Paradise, and in today's episode, I'm going to discuss the idea, can high-ticket dropshipping make you rich? Some people are wondering this, and yes, I think we all want to be rich at some point in our life. Now, your definition of rich might be different than mine, of course. I think most people, when they consider what rich is, they think wealth and monetary riches. However, if you have ever read, Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich book, you'll realize that monetary wealth is actually at the bottom of his list of what it means to be rich. And there's a bunch of other stuff that comes before that. But instead of getting to that, you can go out and get a copy of that book, Think and Grow Rich. It's one of the best written books out there for entrepreneurship and business people. You should definitely read it if you haven't. But I want to discuss how high-ticket dropshipping can make you rich. So a lot of people get into high-ticket dropshipping because they want to make a sustainable location-independent income and work from home. So they want the lifestyle benefits of it, whereas they know that it's going to be a long journey and it's not necessarily going to make you rich right away. However, if you are the type of person that likes to learn a lot and you like diving into stuff and you're not afraid to take chances, make investments, and continue to work every single day on your high-ticket dropshipping store while learning marketing and learning sales and learning copywriting and all the skills you need to really be successful with any online business, well, you can get rich. And it's because high-ticket dropshipping e-commerce stores are valuable assets. These days, investors, more than ever before, are actually looking to buy e-commerce assets. It wasn't really like this 5 or 10 years ago. E-commerce has kind of gone through ups and downs, booms and busts, and just recently in the last 5 or 10 years, it's really gotten through another big boom. And big e-commerce companies like Amazon and Wayfair are doing better than ever, and small e-commerce stores are doing better than ever, mom and pop e-commerce stores. E-commerce stores that are doing between $50,000 to $100,000 a month in sales, and where their margins are around 20%. These kind of boutique stores are really doing well these days, and they're a great investment for investors. Any investor who has $100,000 to easily drop on some sort of an asset instead of just having sit in a bank account, you're going to make somewhere between 10 to 20% ROI instead of 1 to 2% ROI. So obviously a e-commerce store is a much better investment than a savings account or even a brokerage account, because what can happen with any brokerage account is that you have a lot of fees and then your money goes up and down according to the market. Whereas with e-commerce, if you have a turnkey type of business where you outsource the customer service and someone's building it for you, as an investor, you can potentially see great gains from a high-ticket dropshipping store, and you can really scale it without having to actually do the work yourself. You just hire some people to do it for you. Now, with that said, the people that are trying to come up in the high-ticket dropshipping world, you can connect yourself to investors by going to marketplaces. And I'm going to build a marketplace myself, actually, with Ecommerce Paradise, specifically to connect investors with people who have high-ticket dropshipping stores so that investors can invest. And I'm also actually going to be building out high-ticket dropshipping stores specifically for investors as turnkey investments. So that's my goal in the future. So high-ticket dropshipping can make you rich. You just have to understand how to go about doing it in a very lucrative way. You have to understand what works, right? And what you need to do, what's required in order to do that. I have a lot of other episodes where I talk about what you need to get started and how to become successful, how to optimize for conversions, how to build your full e-commerce sales funnels, how to outsource and automate your business. And all these things are key, and there's a lot of different steps. It can take maybe up to 1 or 2 months to actually build out a fully optimized website, which is on average about what I tell people when I sell my turnkey business packages, is it takes about 30 to 60 days for the fully delivered product. Now, it doesn't end there. It actually just begins, because when you launch, you then have to optimize your traffic, you have to optimize your funnels, you have to do customer service and sales. And you want to keep scaling. You got to get more suppliers, add products and stuff like that. But the key is, in the long run, you can get rich from high-ticket dropshipping. It's pretty cool. Now, are you going to become a multi-billionaire? Probably not. that's a little bit far-fetched. But are you, do you have the chance to make six figures? Yeah, of course you can become a 100,000-aire, a 200,000, 300,000-aire from high ticket dropshipping. You can create a bunch of sites and sell them for over $500,000, $1 million maybe. It's possible, right? It depends on how far you want to scale your business, how much you want to work on it, how much you decide to create systems and processes to automate and outsource your business. Okay, this stuff is key, and the more you practice, the better you'll get at it, and the better you get at it, the more efficient you'll create your systems. And you have to practice every day. So whether it be automation you're working on or outsourcing, you have to be practicing it. And managing people is definitely not as easy as creating automations. So in my opinion, I think it's better to focus on creating automations than it is to manage people, because people make mistakes and people are painful to train. However, people are important for certain situations, like creative situations, like writing, for instance, and customer service. You can't really automate that with a machine these days, unfortunately. Like banks have access to automation software with phone systems and stuff like that, but you still need customer service reps to deal with people, right? Because people want to talk to people. So with that said, there are some limitations, but it's still possible. And so keep that in mind, guys. You can get rich with this stuff to some degree. And once you get to that point where you hit that level, like I have now, you can then get to the next level in your marketing career, right? That's kind of where I'm going with mine. So it's really a fascinating journey I'm on. I've come a long ways since I first started over a decade ago. And I'm really excited for the next decade because it's going to be a lot crazier and more fun, and I'm going to be helping a lot of you guys get rich with high ticket dropshipping. That's my goal. I want to make you rich with high ticket dropshipping. If you're interested, go to my website ecommerceparadise.com and download the free niches list. Just click the banner at the top or go to ecommerceparadise.com/99 niches. I'll link it below in the description, and that's how you get started. If you are already on your journey and you want to grow more and scale, I have tons of free articles on my blog. Go to ecommerceparadise.com and read through any of those guides. I have a bunch of advanced articles, a bunch of other videos here on YouTube as well. So lots of good stuff, and I really do want to help you guys. That's my goal here, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.